Hi, it's 19th September 2021 today. I'm going to touch on Kuaishou Tech or Bilibili. It's fast, slow, or to avoid these two companies. Well, before I go on further, I do appreciate greatly if you can like my video, you find value in the video, and subscribe to my channel so that there will be more attention given to this channel. Well, what is Kuaishou? Kuaishou has a various number of products on its platform. So you'll see that they have short videos, live streaming, movies, dramas, and a lot more. And its current price is trading at 100.8 Hong Kong dollar with a market capitalization of 54.1 billion USD. I converted this to USD so that later when you compare to Bilibili, you'll be able to see the relative pricing. Well, what about Bilibili? It's largely similar except that, well, you have gaming, live streaming, short or long videos, animations. Quite also have the gaming part. Well, this is a snapshot, and its current price right now is 74.4 USD. Market cap is 28.6 billion USD. An overview of second quarter 2021 Kuaishou figures shows that average daily active users on Kuaishou app is 293.2 million. You see that I circle out on top, and you go further down, and gross merchandise value of e-commerce transactions is fantastic. It's 145.4 billion renminbi, and total revenue is 19 billion renminbi. Very big number, isn't it? Something to highlight is Tencent is the second largest shareholder based on Tiger Brokers data. Tencent has 17.45%, which is not uncommon because Tencent had shares, equity stake in Kuaishou, Bilibili, Huya, and Douyu, all the big boys in live streaming platforms in China. Well, second quarter for Bilibili is the net revenues was 4.4 billion, which is around 20% of 25% of that of Kuaishou, and active daily user is 62.7 million. You look at the previous number 230 plus, you'll be able to see that, well, it's roughly 30% of Kuaishou numbers. So like what I mentioned earlier, Bilibili's second largest shareholder is also Tencent at 11.38%. A snapshot, you see that daily active user on the left of Bilibili is 0.2 times of Kuaishou Tech. For market cap of Bilibili is 53% of Kuaishou Tech. So let's think, either Kuaishou have to go up faster in terms of share price appreciation, or for Bilibili to fall down back, right, to make sure that the relative pricing is fairer. There's clearly a mismatch. On the relative share price performance since February, March when Kuaishou was listed, Kuaishou had tanked 66%, whereas Bilibili has tanked around 46% as of the recent Friday. In terms of business model wise, Kuaishou revenue actually comes a lot more from advertising, whereas Bilibili is focusing a bit more on the paying model for premium value-added services for customers to pay revenue, whereas Kuaishou is advertising a lot on its platform, getting the revenue from advertisers. Bilibili right now is 74.4 USD. Doesn't look good because it's below 80 USD. Its support level, as Kuaishou is good in the sense that it tests $100 twice. It's looking fairly good from my perspective. A chart of Kuaishou Tech, you will see that since August low, Kuaishou Tech has recovered from 64.5 Hong Kong dollar all the way back to $100, and for a moment it's been fluctuating around this $100, $90 marks for a couple of days this week, because you see that Hang Seng Tech Index has come down drastically from over 6,800 points all the way down to 6,160. This is a separate discussion because you can see on my weekly market review of the Chinese market in another video on this platform. But the good thing, you see how I circle out the volume. There's a tremendous jump on the volume, which is highest for the longest period for Kuaishou Tech on the recent Friday. It spiked up after Thursday and Wednesday when Kuaishou Tech prices was coming a bit under pressure because Hang Seng Tech Index was coming down, and companies like Alibaba, Tencent, and other Chinese equities in Hong Kong and in US were coming down. So we have watch out for the support level at 80 and 90 Hong Kong dollar. So as long as these price levels are not being breached, there's further upside in terms of Kuaishou. And once it push past 100, I think the 100 will forms a relatively decent support level before it can clear the 120, 130 Hong Kong dollar mark. To me, I wouldn't touch Bilibili. I would prefer Kuaishou right now because of its wider product range and its revenue model, which depends a lot less for paying users. Well, this reflects my thought process, what I have for Kuaishou right now as compared to Bilibili, and how I will strategize going forward. As always, this should not be construed as any investment or trading advice. Appreciate greatly if you will give a like to this video should you find value in this video, and do subscribe to my channel to be updated on market overview, review, as well as the various stocks analysis. I will also in future share on various stock analysis and financial understanding topics. Thank you.